Aloha, all Paper Mario Guy here, and welcome to my next Let's Play. This is a Let's Play of a game that I did back in October of 2010, the sequel to one of the greatest PlayStation 2 games to be released on the console. This is a Sucker Punch production, released by Sony Entertainment, whatever that company's name. And this is Let's Play Sly 2 Band of Thieves. And there we go, Sly Cooper the Thief. Right away. So this is a much anticipated game. For me, I would assume there's a lot of people who have been waiting for this for a decent amount of time, and I've been waiting for it too. And I'll explain why, it's taken so long, but it's okay, because we are ready to go now. So we are going to start a new game, a new file. Let's go.
Breaker Alpha Foxtrot, this is the Wizard. Do you read me, Sitting Duck?
This is Peking Duck. I hear you, Blizzard.
No, Sly, I'm the Wizard, and you're Sitting Duck.
I read you loud and clear, Lizard.
No, I'm... Forget it, you're not taking this seriously.
Yeah, I'm not. Look, Bentley, I know this is your first time out in the field, but you've gotta loosen up. If we're going to get to those clockwork parts, I need you on your toes. So in plain talk, what's your status?
Well, I've established myself in the basement, and I'm pretty sure I can rewire the service elevator if you can power it up from that security station.
Hang tough, pal. It might take some time, but I'll figure out a way to get up there.
So here we go with the beginning level of Sly 2, and as a recommendation, if you have not already, I would watch my Let's Play of Sly 1, Sly Cooper 1, Sly Cooper and the Thievius Raccoonus, as it is called. Oops, don't want to fall down. Because, I'll be explaining some stuff, but, you'll get a better feel as to the type of game that this is, and you'll also fill yourself in on, some of the backstory of Sly Cooper. Did I fall down again? Wow. Off to a great start. But yeah, you'll fill yourself in on some of the Sly Cooper knowledge, which I'll go over briefly as things become relevant. And it will make things seem you'll see a lot of the differences and stuff.
Okay, I spliced the wires. Ouch! Hold on. There it is.
Bentley the brains.
Okay. Let me out that security.
Let me check something real quick, just because I want to see something. Options. Is there a subtitles button? No subtitles button. I thought there was subtitles. Anyway, whatever.
Computer.
We'll keep on going. So, just as kind of a some ground rules about this Let's Play. I'm going to be staying silent during all cutscenes where there's either subtitles or just like we're like an actual cutscene. But right now you can you can kind of hear Bentley speaking, but that does not.
Presto, all clear.
Thanks, pal. For your first time out, you did pretty well.
Oh, this operation is far from complete. Now that the lasers and spotlights are offline, Murray should be moving into position for your rendezvous. I'll stay here and provide computer support while you go on ahead.
Yeah, but what I was saying is, like, cutscenes like that, I'll be staying quiet for, and there are certain cutscenes that I'll be quiet for just because I might think that they are important. But, mainly, during periods like this where, I'm just kind of walking around and minding my own business, I'm not going to be staying quiet. So we're gonna move along a little bit before we start really delving into the logistics of Sly 2 and kind of what the differences are and all that jazz. But there are quite a bit of differences, and you'll begin to notice some of them very quickly if you've seen or played the first game.
According to my information, clockwork parts are being stored up there. Now to get access, you're gonna have to meet up with Murray at the rendezvous point. Unfortunately, the route through the garden is filled with guards.
No problem. I'll just take the long way around.
If memory serves, you need to jump and hit the circle button to run along ropes.
So we have all of our little abilities from the last game. Well, not all of them, but we have a decent portion of our abilities from the last game still at our disposal. You know, rope running, you know, cane swinging, there's running, you know, still, like just standard running. So a lot of the basic things from Sly 1 return for Sly 2, but a lot of them feel more smooth and are just, I'd say, polished and just flow better. Murray the Brawn.
Greetings, citizen. I hope you weren't harmed by my meteoropic entrance.
No, Murray, I kept at a safe distance.
Good, good. The Thunderflop knows neither friend nor foe, only destruction.
Yeah, could you maybe channel some of that raw energy into the security gate?
Of course. It is nothing before the Murray.
So Murray is the bronze, Sly is the, you know, the guy with the plan, and Bentley is the brains. Or he's the action guy.
Another barrier stands before you. Fear not, I shall bend it like the truth.
Solid work, Murray. You're really in the zone.
My hulking frame is too much for that puny rope. You go ahead and unlock the doors from the inside. I'll be waiting in the hallway to help you carry out the clockwork parts.
So, I don't know, I always got the vibe that, like, the gang, the Sly Cooper gang, was kind of treating this little heist as a bit of a joke because of how easy it is. But you get into the room where the clockwork parts are supposed to be.
I don't get it, Sly.
They're gone.
The clockwork part should be here. This is all wrong. We need to pull the plug on this operation right now.
Freeze, Cooper.
Inspector Fox, as beautiful and unpredictable as ever.
Whereas you crooks are so predictable. You always return to the scene of the crime.
Crime? I haven't stolen anything. Yet.
Oh, really? Then who broke in last night and made off with all the clockwork parts? You've got the motive.
Someone already stole the parts?
Don't play dumb with me. It might not have been him, Carmelita. The method of entry and guard casualties all point to this being a Claw Gang job.
The Claw Gang?
Constable Neela, I allowed you to sit in on this stakeout as a favor to the Contessa. I really don't need any help. Oh, I think you might. Look at the facts. Facts? Sly Cooper is right here. I caught him red-handed. I'm just saying that there are other criminals in the world other than... Sly Cooper! After him! You can't run forever!
Well, I beg to differ on that. So here we have the introduction, or the reintroduction of Miss Carmelita Fox. Kind of like the playful love interest, the supporting actress, if you will. And she plays a huge part in this this game, much bigger than her role in the previous game, where she was kind of just like that pesky little enemy that you always had to deal with. Kind of like, oh man, I can't think of his name, but that little robot in, you know, like Sonic Advance 3, or I know there's plenty of examples of like little people that like are really...
You're all going to jail.
Oh, are we?
Pick me up at the rendezvous.
Oh, here we go. But yeah, she's just kind of like, I don't know, someone that you constantly have to battle. Like if you think of like Pokemon, it's kind of like your rival, basically. That's exactly how I would describe it, actually. But no matter how hard Carmelita tries, she'll never quite get away with Sly Cooper. But, you know, if you ask me, I don't think she's actually necessarily trying to realistically catch Sly. I think she needs Sly just as much as Sly needs her. They're just too much fun. It's like the Batman and the Joker in the Dark Knight. Or alright, maybe not, because Carmelita doesn't kill anybody, and Sly isn't a maniac, but you get what I'm talking about. So fast paced with this little rail slide, and then right into the back of the truck. And the opening mission of Sly 2 Band of Thieves is complete.
Carmelita's just as angry as ever. She's really quite lovely when she's angry. And that Constable Neela, was a reference to the Claw Gang just a slip of the tongue, or an intentional clue? Either way, it's our only lead on the missing Clockwork parts. Clockwork. He was consumed with jealousy for the Cooper clan's thieving reputation. Is it inappropriate to refer to him as a monster? No, not at all. What kind of person stays alive for hundreds of years with the express intention of wiping out a rival's family line? Imagine the hatred fueling that first decision to replace his mortal body with soulless machinery. Ultimately, it did the trick. Clockwork lived on. He caught up with my parents, and I wound up in an orphanage. It's there that I met my pals, Bentley, the brains of our outfit, and Murray, the brawn. They turned out to be all the family I needed. 2 years ago, I thought I'd finished it. How naive to think I could so easily put an end to that kind of hatred. And now he's back. In pieces, sure, but the threat is real. Does the Claw Gang even realize what they've stolen? I don't know what's in my future, but I won't let it be a repeat of my past.
What a tremendous opening. So, I didn't really have to explain all that much because the game kind of takes care of itself, and it's one of the positives of this game. I mean, it makes it so that even if you haven't played the first one, you can still kind of hop into this one without really missing a beat. But this game works in a much different way than the last game, the previous game, where you had the Fiendish Five and you had that little hub world. I mean, this is kind of like the hub world, a little more boring, but I don't necessarily mind it. We're not going to be starting episode 1 with this purple lizard, whose name you'll find out in the next episode. But I wanted to get things kicked off here with the opening of Sly 2 Band of Thieves. I cannot begin to describe how excited I am to do this game. When I was doing my practice run, I was having a blast, and I hope that it translates into my project. So I hope you guys all enjoy Sly 2 Band of Thieves as much as I'm going to. I know it's been a long wait, but for those of you who've been asking for it over the last year and a half since the conclusion of the first game, well, here we go. We're going for round 2. And this, to me, is the best of the series. And except for Grand Theft Auto San Andreas and Grand Theft Auto Vice City, this would be my pick for the greatest PlayStation 2 game to ever be released. So, with my ending monologue coming to a close, I am Paper Mario Guy of the KoopaNinjaBros. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you guys in episode 2 for the first act.